There has been a massive increase in the incidence of cancer in India and elsewhere, right? And India is the third largest country when it comes to incidence of cancer after China and US, right? And the current way of diagnosing and treating cancer is really a flawed approach because we generally focus on, the current healthcare system focuses on identifying certain genetic mutation, driver mutations, and trying to kill them using toxic therapies such as chemotherapy, immunotherapies, and other targeted therapies, right? This is the basic reason why we have low 5-year survival rate, even less than 20% most of the cancers, and less than 5% in some cancers such as brain cancer. The reason is that all these genetic mutation are downstream effects of something very fundamental, which is dysfunction mitochondria, right? When your mitochondria is corrupted because of chronic inflammation, because of intermittent hypoxia, because of radiation, because of harmful chemicals, right? Mitochondria loses the ability to produce energy using oxygen, produce ATP using oxygen. Rather, it resort to the fermentation pathways, the ancient fermentation pathways, right? Fermenting glucose and glutamine for their survival, growth, and proliferation, right? Even in the presence of oxygen, they do this fermentation act, right? And this dysfunctional mitochondria actually uses the oxygen to produce free radicals-ROS, which damages your DNA, RNA, protein, and causes these rare genetic mutations, right? So the idea to prevent cancer is actually starve the cancer cells of the fermentable foods, that is glucose and glutamine, right? And feed the right food substrate for the healthy mitochondria, so that these healthy mitochondria can eat up these dysfunctional mitochondria, these cancer cells, and then bring your body back into metabolic homeostasis, right? So the correct way is identify the dysregulated pathways which may be causing dysfunction to the mitochondria, right? And regulate them with right set of nutritional therapeutics, right? So the early detection should be focused on identifying these specific pathways causing dysfunction to mitochondria, rather than just waiting for the mutations to occur and then trying to kill them through these toxic therapies, right? Unless we understand this, that cancer is a metabolic disease, we cannot solve and prevent cancer.